Hello, hello, and good evening to everybody. We have a full hall tonight. Welcome. It's never wrong to clap every time.
Yeah, welcome to the dark edition of Pitch2pitch Startup Competition number 5, season 4. And of course, happy 4th anniversary hosting this event to me.
And Happy New Year. I don't know when we stop saying that, but today we do. So Happy New Year.
March, April.
Okay, but we see each other every month, so next month we will just skip it.
No, I will say again Happy New Year.
My name is Elena Peneva, and I'm a Mojo Master at Bright Mojo, helping companies achieve their business goals through the tools of communication.
My name is Nedin, and I'm a creative technologist, and you can find more on my LinkedIn, Nedin.
Welcome tonight. As you can see, there is a change in the room. Can you feel it? It's the fact that we are in the dark edition. And the point is for us to shine bright, and for the pitches to be even brighter, and for the jury that you will meet tonight and their questions to be like the light bulb, right?
Yeah, like the idea is embracing on the stage.
Basically, we are trying something new, so please go along.
Yeah, we paid the bill. We paid the bill.
Okay, now about the competition. First of all, let me ask Atanas's question. How many of you are here for the first time? I can still see you even though you're in the dark. Welcome. Every time it's more than half of the room.
Raise your phone because I cannot see anything.
The raising of the phone and the rock concert we'll do later. Okay. So welcome. As everybody who has been here more than once knows, Pitch2pitch is a startup competition. It's a pitching competition. Each startup, usually there are 5, each startup comes on stage, pitches for 1 minute, then we have 5 minutes for questions from the jury. Then you can ask also questions during the 5 minutes and during their pitch. But we ask the audience's questions later on in a Q&A session while the jury is deciding who gets the award for the night. The award for the night is usually thousands of leva for the coolest networking space. Actually, the biggest networking space on the Balkans, networking chain of co-working spaces, networking premium. So applause for our organizer and, you know, the reason for this event to be here. And also, at the end of the season, we have 11 episodes each season, or 10. Is it 10? 10 episodes each season.
Yeah,
then we have a final. And the final winner gets to go to Israel and spend a very cool week in the thriving startup competition there, startup scene there. Sorry.
Okay, and of course, very important thing, some love to our streaming partner, Omai.TV. Big applause. We are live right now on LinkedIn and Facebook, so this is where you can ask your questions to the
and YouTube
participation here.
Also, you can vote for your favorite pitch again. This is for the new ones. Our link is ahaslides. What was it?
ahaslides.com/P2P vote, and you can vote to your favorite pitch of the night, and you can win an award. And what's the award, Elena?
The award is 1 week in a chosen one or many networking premium locations. By the way, there are new added this month, very recently. So you can be 1 week whenever you want here in Plovdiv, in Sofia, or in Bansko maybe. Emil, is that right? Maybe, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's confirmed.
Okay, and but the point is that you have to go on the link, ahaslides.com/P2P vote, and stay on the link throughout the whole competition. You can ask questions there, you can vote. You can vote not only which is your favorite startup and how is the pitch, but also grade some of the aspects of the pitch.
Yeah, everybody knows that you have like thousands of taps on your phone, so keep one more, whatever.
And we have to thank for this season, not only to Omai.TV, our streaming partner, we have to also thank to Heineken, Red Bull, and Fund the Funds, who are our sponsors. If you're hearing music, that's not only our voices, but also right there, Nikki on the piano, who is our ears and music partner, who will stop the pitches if they go too long. And stop the jury if they go too curious. Now,
The
is it
judges,
time?
probably.
Yeah?
Okay.
Let's invite the judges one
Do
by
you
one.
want the judges? Okay.
Thank you for this. Okay, first one. Viktor Manev, private equity investor, Impetus Capital.
Stoyan Nedin, venture capitalist at Vitosha Venture Partners.
Yavor Gochev, venture capitalist at Innovation Capital.
Borislav Borislavov, angel investors and founder of the first Bulgarian Angels Organization.
And Ivailo Ivanov from Founders Institute.
All good there?
We called all of them. Welcome.
Yeah? You can step slowly, yeah?
It's easier to be inactive if you're in the crowd and it's a little bit dark, but in order not to fall asleep, just participate, vote, ask questions, wave your hands in the air like you don't care, but you do care.
No, it's okay if you want to sleep. It's okay. Go for it.
Or fall asleep, yeah. That's the last option. Okay, let's go to the
Pictures
pitches.
will be amazing later.
If you can, because it's so interesting. It's going to get so interesting
Yeah,
right
and
now.
I'm kind of loud, so.
Okay. Now, the first one, we go. Can you announce it?
Yeah, I will announce it, but I don't know how. Vybz, Daniela Stefanov.
Oh, it's Vybz, okay.
Okay, Vybz.
Welcome.
Vybz, Daniela Stefanov. If artists would have made the next Spotify, not a sponsor.
Thanks, good evening, everyone. It's so nice to see this room full of people. My name is Danny, and tonight I'm here with my colleague Sunny, and we are going to present Vybz. So just hit the start button when we are ready to kick it off. All right, cool. So basically, you can meet Harry. Harry throughout the day runs his errands, riding his bicycle, catering for the needs of the hungry people. But at night, Harry is actually rocking the cool night stage of Sofia nightlife. And actually, this is the problem where around about 88% of creators, music artists, and singers face that they have to do something else in order to survive and in order to earn their money. What we have built so far is an application that's actually going to change everything about creators. We have enabled them and provided them the means to fund their music and be able to do what they love instead of, instead of doing errands.
Thank you. Can you tell us how do you incentivize creators to, basically, the audience to sponsor the creators?
Yeah, so basically we're building community around each and every creator. As you know, most of performers and artists have already social media where they have thousands of followers. One of the key features that we enable them is to start earning money by providing their artists, their art by options for tipping, options to create merchandise, create live shows, concerts, bookings, and etc. And building this community around the creators is actually the incentivize for the general audience You know, for
so
example,
they sponsor the creator or they buy a particular content?
both actually. They can both sponsor by tipping and they can buy the merch.
And
Okay.
book also, which is one of the main feature for the art. Me as an artist, I think this is the most important part, that there is a direct booking to the artist.
Cutting the line to creators, basically.
Okay. Just a couple of words about the competition. Who is your competition and how are you different?
You can imagine our competition as the most streamlined platforms that are people-centric rather than creator-centric. This means Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, you can picture it. The only difference between us and them is that we are the first creator-centric platform rather than audience-centric platform.
Why would people come to you instead of going over there?
Because they want to sponsor and they want to receive the hottest content from their favorite creator rather than going to the mainstream ones.
All right, good. Am I correct in assuming that this is some sort of two-sided marketplace where we have the creators from the one side and the sponsor, the patrons from the other? And if that's correct, then...
That's mostly correct, because in order for a creator to receive tips and his merchandise to be sold, they have to present their content. So they have to create the content in the first place.
Good. I'm going to repeat myself over and over again, but I hate two-sided marketplaces for many reasons, but there are only two important ones. The first is how you're going to bring the people in there without breaking the bank. Because the answer, I'm going to spend on online marketing, is not good enough. You should have some sort of secret sauce that you can bring at least one side first and then the second after that. And then there is one more tricky question, but let's see this one first.
I think like the most important thing for the audience, it's because it's ad-free and free for them. It's totally free for the audience. You don't have to pay to listen to music. You don't have to pay to not listen and to watch ads or something like that.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Second tricky question is, how do you solve the disintermediation problem? And guys in the audience, anyone that wants to do a two-sided marketplace, be prepared to be roasted on those two questions. Because I hate two-sided marketplaces up to a point where somebody actually gives me good answers to those two questions. And then things change. And it's pretty much valid for all the investors. So the second question is, how do you handle the disintermediation problem, which means when I do one deal on your platform, how do you keep me coming to your platform instead of just going behind your back, around you, jumping over you, and dealing directly with the guy that I like?
Cool. Can I ask you a counter question?
Well, no, but try.
What's your favorite band?
What's my what?
What's your favorite band?
Dire Straits.
Dire Straits. Okay. Do you follow them on social media?
No.
Why?
Because I'm old.
You're not our suitable and most lovable customer for this platform. But
fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, the fan base is what's hooked up on the daily content that each and every creator is producing, being from reels, music, behind the scenes, merchandise. The more active the creator is, the more the fan base keeps being engaged, because social media, those creators publish content on a daily and even some of them on an hourly basis.
Okay, so yeah, just to start positive, the first edition for the year, yeah. How do you make money? What's the business model? Because you said it's free for the audience and then you make money out of the poor content creators? Or?
Yeah, sure. The business model is actually very simple. We charge the creators. This is something we already started in the States. Our pilot project is running already in Miami with around about 30 paying creators and authors. Basically,
so you have your first clients?
Sorry?
You have your first clients, right?
Yeah, we have the first client. So basically it's tire-based. We are selling them Amazon space, basically. So the cheapest profile gets X amount of gigabytes per space. The second gets Y, Z, and et cetera, and et cetera. So basically, the platform is monetizing from day one. The moment we onboard any creator, it starts monetizing.
Okay, and what's your MRR?
Well, right now it's too early because it's still in beta.
Okay.
Right.
And what do you need? You need money, anything?
We need the money
advice?
to finish the iOS version.
How much?
We need 100K euro.
Okay.
And publish it in Bulgaria, because right now, as I said, it's beta in the States.
Which is your target market? I mean, geography-wise?
Geography-wise, we want to try it out in Bulgaria, because actually Sonny can explain a little bit more about Bulgarian environment right now in the music area. But we want to try it out here locally.
How do you plan to attract customers? I mean, I suppose that in regard of Ivo's question about your business model is a chicken egg business model, right? So how you plan to attract customers?
Customers as audience or as artists?
Both.
As I can speak only for the artists, but you can speak for the audience. Okay, so that's actually my role here, because I'm an artist. So at first we'll start with our personal relations, friends, family even, and those. And after that, I think we'll grow step by step.
How?
With a good business model. If the people we are approaching now are happy with what we are doing, and we can use their relations and make like something like a network between the artists. It will spread.
It's called word of mouth, right?
Sorry?
It's called word of mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also we started with some early adopters of the platform. For example, it's Stefanov and the usual suspects. We also started some focal groups with artists that are non-mainstream artists, more from the older generation, just to see who of them are tied to different labels and who not, because I don't know if you know, but most of the artists are pretty tight contracted to different labels, so we will start initially with artists that are not part of the mainstream labels and are self-produced.
In your best scenario, I mean, like, what is your expected customer base as customers that are going to
yeah,
look at
our motto actually and our dream come true would be if we made the first 1,000 creators millionaires.
That's the creators, and then the fans, the clients, on the other side of the platform. I mean, like, what is your expected number? Should it be like 100,000, 1 million?
Yeah, the projections that we did in the States is that each and every creator brings around between 500 to 1,000 fan base users.
Mm.
So if we get 1,000 creators, this means around about 1 million users.
That should be probably a mid.
But this is the scale of the States. Locally, we still haven't done the projections.
Oh, yeah. I got it.
And according to your projections, you believe that those 100K mentioned would be sufficient?
That would be sufficient to complete the technical development of the iOS version of the app and for the initial marketing stage, yeah.
And eventually to reach break-even point? Sorry? Eventually to reach break-even point or not?
Could be, I don't know. I mean, it's still part of the business plan we're doing. As I said, we didn't even plan to start it locally. It was just an idea to start here, so we still haven't done all the calculations, local calculations.
Okay, thank you.
I can talk about the US, of course.
Thank you.
Anyone sleeping? Anyone? Kiss them on the forehead. Yeah. Okay. So for 4 years, I've been seeing everything here on the stage. And I would like to know who have pitched here at Pitch2pitch during these years. And it's in the audience right now. More hands, please. More phones. Okay, I can see one leg. Okay. Nice, nice. Applause to them. Don't forget to ask questions on social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, and when you add your question, add the startup suitable for the question, please, because it's kind of confusing. Thank you so much. And if you want to vote for your favorite startup, go to ahaslides.com/P2P vote to win an award. Come on, guys, win an award. I want you to win. The next startup is probably NIUMI, Veselin Hadjiev, shops without people. Wake up!
Thank you. Hello. Picture this. You walk into a store, and your hands are full of items, and you see this long line at the checkout. And the waiting game is not the only thing that we are tackling. There are a lot of problems with the commerce stores. So one of the issues is that stores cannot find stuff and keep them. Other issue is that opening 24/7 store is prohibitively expensive in some cases. So if we amplify these issues in the EV market space, there are a lot of problems that we can help here. One of them is that some of the charging stations are in rural areas where there are no amenities nearby. Other issue is that some of the charging stations are located on busy gas stations, and we are trying to. Thank you.
Probably I'm one of those that knew the project a little bit more before. So the model is that you're opening a self-servicing, no people stores. I mean, like, yes.
Yes.
How big is the store?
The store usually is based in a container, which is in some cases could be 3 by 6 meters. While this is a container, it could be modular, and multiple containers could be combined. So the store could be a little bit bigger than that.
Yeah. So what is the expected, because you have the two sizes, what is the expected SKUs you're going to service?
In the regular one container store, there could be something between 500 and 1,000 SKUs inside.
Right.
And if the store goes bigger, then there could be more SKUs.
Have you done the first project yet?
We're launching our first store next month. Here in Sofia, in one co-working space. It won't be in. It will be in different shapes because it will be a little bit experimental. So we need to be in a controlled environment, and that's why we choose that format with our partner.
How much stores do you plan to open?
Our goal is to open 5 stores next 18 months, and that's why we seek €300K investment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What's the cost of one outlet?
One container with the equipment inside, which includes the shelves, the fridges, and the technology that we have, is between 20 and 30K euro. 30K euro, yeah. This is without the products inside. This is only the
without the stock.
Without stock, yeah.
So opportunity cost to open one outlet is 30K, right?
Yes.
What is the break-even in terms of revenue you have to reach?
In terms of revenue, in our predictions, because we don't have exact data, one store can have revenue between 2 and 5K euro per month.
Per month?
Yes.
That means.
Sorry?
How much? That means that how much time do you need in order to reach break-even?
Between 1 or 2 years, depending on the performance of the store.
How are you going to secure the use case eventually to store some stock from the?
So our stores are working with applications. So if you want to enter into the store, you have to be registered within the application, and you have to provide a payment option. So we have your credit or debit card. When you enter the store, you scan a QR code, and after that, whatever you take from the shelves, we use computer vision to track the products out to the virtual basket, and when you exit the store, we check out automatically without doing anything. So if someone tries to stole some product, usually the cameras should catch that the product is taken from the shelf and out to the basket. So we will charge that. Eventually, if somehow the technology doesn't work, when we detect someone has a stolen product, we can try to charge it later when we see on the camera that someone have done some.
Right, and regarding portfolio, what do you plan to supply the outlet? I mean, you're going to supply it with snacks, beverages, what about salads, soups, and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, our go-to-market strategy is to partner with some of the charging network operators in Bulgaria, and we want to become the store on the charging network, similar to the store that you have on the gas station. And that's why we will stock snacks and drinks, basically, in that store.
Sorry, that was
Thank you.
Let's see what you guys think about this startup and this pitch. You can actually follow the results behind me, but you can ask questions and we will ask them together in the Q&A session. And now let's welcome on stage NIUMI. The Good Face Project, Mina Stoilcheva, Cosmetics Meets AI.
Hi everyone, I'm Mina from Good Face. We're an innovative skincare formulation and regulatory compliance platform. We were founded in 2018 in the US by Iva Teixeira from Bulgaria and Lena Skilarova from Ukraine. And since then we've built the largest cosmetic anthology of more than 200,000 cosmetic ingredients. Today, we have brands such as L'Oreal, Elf Beauty, L'Occitane formulate innovative, safe, and efficient products and have better visibility on their product life cycle. Entering the European market, we'll appreciate introductions to local brands and beauty innovators. Looking into the future, we designed a new addition to our functionalities, a chat module for cosmetic intelligence, which is powered by our proprietary AI, and it will be able to answer questions such as, is my product safe, compliant to the Chinese market, how can I improve my product market fit? Knowing that timing is everything, we'll be happy to have a partner to support fast launch of Cara AI on the market. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So may I ask, do you have any competitive advantage in terms of supply chain, distribution network that you want to push the products? And also, what are your competitive advantages of your product?
Yeah, in terms of
because
competitors,
it's a very competitive market, and it's about
it is, but also it's quite a new sphere where we are positioned. I can say we're at the forefront of our competition. We have one main competitor, which is called Coptis, and their main advantages to us is that they're on the market longer. But our software is a much better fit for the current needs of the market and much more accurate in terms of regulatory compliance insights and recommendations. So essentially, that's where we're positioned now. Also, they have a much wider market positioning for the moment, as I said, we are currently entering the European market and are yet to enter the Asian market. So that's...
What exactly means that you're entering the European market? What has happened?
We are building our sales team now, essentially. We are, let's say, have a team of more than 10 sales and account managers in the US, and we currently have team of 3 in Europe.
And may we ask, what's your revenue?
We are still not to the point of break even, but we are getting there. Our main product is already product market fit since around a year and a half. And it's well appreciated by brands and CMOs in the US. This is our main observations are from there.
That's a lot. No, just kidding.
In terms of time?
No, what's the revenue?
The revenue. I need to check that data, not quite sure. Maybe it's because I'm not of the founding team exactly, but I'm part of the startup in the last 3 years, and I'm standing behind the values that drive us and move our product to become better.
So you have paying clients anywhere? I mean, like
we do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And these clients are in the US right now.
Not only, as I mentioned, we also work with brands such as L'Oreal and L'Occitane, which are essentially big European brands. But yeah, most of our clients are in the US. And the way we work with them, I guess if I foresee your question correctly, it's on an annual subscription model.
I got you. And what is the target, basically? What are you looking for? You're looking to expand? You're looking for money? You're looking for capital? What are you looking for?
We're looking to 2 targets. I don't know if that's what became clear during my pitch, but first one is expansion. Obviously, European market is our goal in the next quarter. And second target, the Cara, to get some additional funding for the Cara AI chat module, which is an additional complementary function that could also serve, as we know, ChatGPT is a self-standing service. We will probably integrate it within our current platform, as well as we're planning to do with toxicology modules and other additions, because the name of the game in our case is that we need to constantly improve and meet brands' needs, because they're always...
Because time is limited. Sorry for stopping you. How many people are the founders?
Two ladies, 2 badass ladies.
Excellent. How many people is the company? Like 15 or something like that?
It's more towards 50 plus.
50 plus?
Yeah. About 60% of that is developers, 20% is sales and account manager, and then the rest is experts in regulatory and ingredient science.
Is the company Bulgarian or US company? What type of company is this?
US company.
Oh yeah, I got it. Guys. Huh? I'm good. Too good to be true.
Thank you.
Thank you, Niki Zakhariev, everyone. So, you know the drill, you open your phone, don't close the tab, so you can win an award. ahaslides.com/P2P vote, yo for you, right? Right? Over there, second row, yeah? Okay. Over there? Confirmed, right? Okay. So, the next startup is Adeline, Zhiyanski, Anoble, Swire, the personal assistant as a service. The stage is yours.
So, hi everyone, my name is Adeline, pleasure to be here tonight. I have been working with countless successful entrepreneurs for the last couple of years, and what I have seen in all of them is one common denomination. It is that they do not have enough time to manage all aspects of their lifestyle, all aspects of their business, and etc. I worked independently, and for all these years I saw that there is a huge gap in the market. There is something that is needed to make this business more special. I made Anoble Swire, the personal assistance company that's main principle is uniqueness of choice. Among our services are email management, business management, private jets, security solutions, because we all know that this is quite important nowadays. What I can say that makes us quite different from the other businesses is that it's all about understanding life. It's all about having someone you trust to manage your life. And we at Anoble Swire can do that for you. Thank you.
How big is your total addressable market for this service?
I couldn't hear the last words.
Who is your potential customer?
So actually everyone is our potential customer because we have all kinds of packages. We have packages that include email management only. We have packages that include email management, business development, private jets, concierge, security services. So we made it custom considering the client and his needs.
Give some price examples.
So for the biggest package, I would say that it varies a lot, but if we put all of these services that we have, it's around £3,000, I think, around. But here we put...
Annual? Month?
Sorry?
3,000 per month?
Yes, 3,000 per month. But here we include all of these services, and I have not mentioned all of them.
Basically, it's services. It's not, I mean, like, if I want to charter from here to Vienna in 2 hours a plane, it's going to be 40,000 euro or 50,000 euro, if I'm not mistaken. So basically, it's not the cost of the executive jets, but it's the service.
So this is the cost with the service, and it really depends on the package that you have chosen, because when it comes to private jets, the price there is a lot higher. Yeah, here comes that thing. But when it comes to booking a flight, then the cost is different. It's sometimes 100 euro. So for private jet specifically, the customer pays for the private jet additionally because we work with partners.
Have you launched already, or?
So it was launched a couple of weeks ago. And we have still a lot to do as ads and advertisement, etc.
Have you got your first customers, or?
We have 3 customers right now, and we have 3 potential more that we are meeting February.
Okay, and what do you need to further develop your business?
More ads, I would say, more advertising, and it's always a plus to have more partners when it comes to working. Right now we're working with one of the security companies that guard Britney Spears, I think. So we really need more partners.
What is your target market? I mean, geographically, are you targeting UK or targeting Europe or maybe Bulgaria? Or?
No specific country, I would say. Maybe it's best around Europe because here we have most partners and it will be easier for us, but anyhow we have partners in Dubai, in the UK, and
And how big is your team?
Sorry?
How big is your team?
We are 5 people.
5 people.
And you are part of the founding team, right?
I'm the founder and the director.
How do you came up with this idea? I mean, how did you define the problem? What is your background?
Yep. So I first started working for one English businessman who started asking me, hey, Adeline, can you maybe manage this for me? So, hi, can you start managing this for me? Can you book a flight to there? Can you book a flight to there? And with time, he saw that actually I can manage with that pretty good. Then he gave me 3 of his best friends, I would say, and I started doing all that work for them. And with time, it turned out that I'm pretty good with speaking with people, communicating, and understanding what they really want. So I would say the idea came from there. One day he told me, hey, why don't you make a company for that? Keep it really professional as you do, be the best in what you do, and provide all of these services that your competition doesn't.
2 quick questions here, really quickly. What's the actual competition and how do you want to scale that? Because scaling services is a pain in the backside anyway.
I can disagree on this one. So the competitors are, I'll be fast. Competitors are 2 types. Ones that only do emails for you, email management, and others that are travel companies. There was one big company that was doing all of these things that Anoble Swire does, but unfortunately it's not working anymore. So I would say it can be scaled, and I'll show you how.
I would say it's pleasantly surprising to see that many ladies on stage. And the last pitch for tonight is also a lady, Daniela Dimitrova from Promesa, fastest growing fashion brand in Bulgaria.
Hello, everyone. My name is Daniela. I graduated fashion design in Milan, then later come back to Bulgaria because I love my country so much. And I founded my own label that specializes in women's wear. Our goal is to create a line that provides a little something for someone, you know, a very wide range. But we have found a few of our products becoming viral on social media and doing exceptionally well in sales. So our goal is just to get in there, scale on that, get onto the European and American market. Yeah, so currently our revenue is around 50,000 a month, 45% of which is profit. Mainly because we're still investing in buying machines and creating our base. So once we're really settled in, we expect that number to grow. And yeah, this is it pretty much. I would like funding to expand the market, invest in advertisement, create a better platform as our sales are mainly online. You know, that's the future of you know, the e-commerces. And yeah, basically mass produce what has proven to be very successful in the Bulgarian market and take over Europe and the US. Oh, and these are some of my creations. So shout out to my lovely customers and friends. A couple more.
Well,
We don't have any questions.
A picture can speak 1,000 words, so I believe that.
yeah, this is a typical way to bribe the jury.
Exactly.
Okay, back to business. How you plan to scale the business? I mean, fashion business is not easy to scale. How do you plan to do that?
It's absolutely not easy, but this is why it's easier to start in a country like Bulgaria, where it's cheap to start a business, test a market, really take the time to take the customer's feedback in, improve your product. You know, when I launch something, I might like it, and then I might change patterns, fabrics, everything. Listening again to my customers' feedback, right? So I've taken the time, I've really improved my products, and as I said in my pitch, there are a few products, especially in the sportswear line, where they have really shown to go viral, to be bestsellers. So I think that just getting in there and expanding the marketing and you know, start advertising in the whole of Europe and the US could be a great way to scale a product that has already proven to be very successful in Bulgaria because it's minimalistic, it's mainly elastic fabrics, which eliminates a lot of the problems with the sizing, and yeah, that's my idea. So I have my own studio where I create the products, I create the new collections, I sample the new designs, and then we're gonna outsource the manufacturers, and we're just gonna scale the numbers and distribute in Europe and then hopefully US. That's what I'm aiming for.
Okay, and how would you define your unique sales proposition? I mean, what is your advantage compared with the other competitors on the market? Because Bulgaria is typical place for fashion industry. I mean, apart from the grocery, so what is your competitive advantage?
I have a lot of returning customers. Usually when they buy a product, especially from the sportswear line, so it was a bit of a luck, you know, it's really hard work and then it's a bit of luck. I really caught on this, like, I was like one of the first people in Bulgaria to make the jumpsuits that went really viral, and then everyone after that started making. But usually when customers come and get one of the products from the sports line, they're really highly likely to come get a second one. And we're really active on social media, Instagram, and we know how to talk to our customers, and we know how to create a loyal fan base. And you know, once they get hooked, they keep coming back. We have a lot of returning customers.
And what is your most scalable advertising and marketing strategy? Which exactly tool do you think is going to really scale the marketing and bring thousands and thousands of users? And which is your most scalable sales channel?
So we really rely on Instagram a lot. We do most of our advertisement on like Facebook and Instagram. Now, as you know,
is it like viral videos or some kind of content that's particularly attractive to some people?
Yeah, pretty much. We use video content.
Advertising?
A lot of it, it's like UGS, because we do believe that people are tired of seeing these paid influencers over and over again that sell you from a toothpick to an haute couture dress. So we really think that UGS, user-created content, is the way, you know, people being genuinely into the product, people who bought it themselves. We get a lot of that content back from our customers, and we use that for advertisement. Because the product is really good, and people are happy to show it off, and are happy to come back and buy more.
We can confirm the product looks great.
I know.
Yeah, is it online? Yeah, what is your distribution channels?
So mainly, I believe in the future of e-commerces. That's caught up everywhere in the world. I think it's time that it becomes the norm in Bulgaria too. So our main channel is our website. And then also some social media, you know, although we try to direct the customers, you know, to get better data and everything. So everything is, you know, stored in our website, and we can like properly have, get our statistics. And I also sell in 2 online stores in Sofia, because, you know, some people are really skeptical still to buy online. So it's good to have a nice place for them to go and like physically try the things on.
What is the revenue 2023? Last year revenue?
So 300,000.
Okay.
320,000, yeah.
What was the revenue 222?
Oh my God, I just started the company. I had no website, no, the marketing agency. Probably around 25. So, yeah, probably around 25. So we saw a lot of growth this year.
You produce it in Sofia, outside of Sofia?
I started it in Sofia, but then I couldn't find enough motivated people to believe in the, project. So I had to move back to my hometown of Sliven, because I found people who work there, and I established my own studio, and now I have some employees, and I use other small businesses to help me produce it. And now I'm getting in touch with like bigger producers.
How many people? How many people is the team?
In total, 8.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, you are a very confident presenter, and I like that. That's
Thank
good.
you. I was really scared.
But, yeah, let me just try to clear something out. So you want to repeat this model of using your online store and Instagram and a couple of physical locations, and this is your go-to market for Europe. And maybe which country you want to go first?
Right now, we're done translating our Romanian site, actually, and we're going to be launching it probably beginning of the next month. But then I really want to experience with like a new platform for the website and launch a whole European website. Especially, it took a bit of time because we needed to find a good partner with affordable shipping prices, because I've sent stuff to Italy and DHL charges you 20 euros, which is insane. So now we found actually a partner that delivers in an impressive time actually for the price, a quarter of the price of DHL. So that was a missing component in our strategy to get into Europe, and now that is settled. And this is the way we're gonna apply what has been proven to work before. So social media, we're gonna get into TikTok a lot. My plan is to, commission people to work on me, like full-time creating content, because this is where everyone is at right now.
And maybe last question, did you consider to outsource the manufacturing and focus on sales, marketing, and distribution?
Absolutely. I am first-time entrepreneur, a designer at heart, but I had to learn, you know, the intricacies of business. So in the beginning, I had this foolish dream where everything can be in-house. Marketing, designing, creative direction, production, everything. Now I've given up on that idea, and I'm actually in the works of, you know, making contracts with some manufacturers. I'm checking out the quality, because it's a fine line. You know, this is one of the specifics of the business. You don't want to have a quality drop, you know, once you start working with an outside manufacturer. So we really took time and, you know, to research what company is right to be our partner, to, you know, to keep having the great quality that we are already offering to our customers. So yes, I will be outsourcing the production so I can focus on marketing and sales better.
Thank you for the short answer.
Thank you. Is the mic working? Yeah, it is. Thank you very much for the pitches. Thank you, jury, for the wonderful questions. Now we'll leave you to discuss who is going to be the winner and the winners tonight.
Good luck.
And we will invite again on stage one person from each startup pitching tonight. So we ask your questions. Thank you for being so active, by the way. We have many questions from the audience at AHA Slides. So let's go into them.
Thank you. So nobody's sleeping after all.
Startups, come on stage, please.
Startups? Come on. It's not that scary.
People are sleeping anyway.
Just people judging you.
Please take the seats of the jury now. Feel comfortable, but not too comfortable, you know. Maybe I should start.
Yes. So do you have a mic here?
So I have a question to you.
Not anymore.
Guys, we're live.
Okay, yeah, by the way, thank you for being with us. Let's start with Daniela. How do you deal with royalties is the first question.
With what?
With royalties.
With royalties. Maybe the person who asked the question should elaborate a little bit more.
I think that the question is about the fact that usually when one artist has, for example, a song, it has many royalties. And if you're, for example, Spotify, you pay not only to the artist, but also you pay to the text, to the person who wrote the lyrics, then the composer, then the different musicians that played on the track.
Yeah, my question more was like, working with independent artists in the first place doesn't involve that much of a royalties, you know, because the focus group initially would be people that are actually self-made and self-produced. So if they were to pay, you know, composers, lyrics writers, and etc., they would be already part of a label, and this is not part of the initial target, at least for the starters.
I would disagree with that because usually, even if they're not part of, for example, a label, there are markets like Germany where you have to be registered in order to have music out there. So it's not only the artist's choice. But thank you for the answer. And now the next question is, how are you better than any other middleman? Because there was another question from the audience that you're basically Patreon for artists.
Or OnlyFans for songwriters and music creators. Yeah, we're slightly different than that because, you know, Patreon and OnlyFans and the other tipping platforms offer just one stream of revenue, you know, as opposing to that. And we actually have a little bit of touch point here with one of the other startups. We already established a manufacturing line for all the merch, starting with hoodies, t-shirts, and etc. We also have launched an exquisite video collection so that each and every creator can start producing their own behind-the-scenes videos. We also started the purchasing of songs and individual items using the main distribution channels like App Store and Google Play. So this is how we are different compared to Patreon and OnlyFans. We are not giving them just one means of, you know, of revenue stream, rather than we are giving them like 5 or 6 different. And the other main difference between us and Patreon is the possibility and opportunity for you as a, let's say, club owner or a producer to invite and book these artists for a live performance, being part in the application or live in your club, for example.
And Philip is asking, are creators paying for the tool?
Yes, this is our main revenue stream, the creators.
Okay, one last question from Anna Maria. How many creators have helped so far?
So far in the States, we've been working with around about 11, and in Bulgaria with around about 6.
Thank you. Off to the next one.
Okay, the next one is NIUMI. Hello.
Hello.
So the first question is kind of a weird question. So how do you consider yourself, your startup, better than the competition?
Can you repeat the question?
Do you consider your startup better than the competition, and with what, actually?
Well, the competition is always a good thing. I cannot say that we're better than anyone. Every competitor has their advantages, so I can talk only for our advantages, that we are doing something that will help people to have convenience on their locations, make the opening and managing a store to be more feasible and economically viable. And one of the issues that is really hard at the moment is finding stuff for the stores.
Okay, so what kind of hardware do you use? Which manufacturers do you pick for this project?
The hardware that we are using is basically the security cameras that you can buy everywhere. We're using also our own built PCs that are with better video cards, because we're using computer vision. The other hardware that we're using is electronic shelf labels, which is becoming popular in the big stores at the moment. Everything is off-the-shelf components, the computers that we're using, and for the electronic shelf labels and other more specific tech that we're using, we order them from China.
Okay, it's kind of a follow-up on that. How will you ensure security?
Yeah, I mentioned earlier security. If we consider this on 2 different aspects, one is the vandals. So someone will break something, and etc. We have insurance for that. So the insurance company will cover the cost for repairing the store. The other type of security is how we can prevent stealing. One of the things that we are doing is, because every product is tracked from these cameras, we know whether it's taken off from the shelf or it's on the shelf. If it's taken off the shelf, we are adding that to the virtual basket to the coin that's inside the store. So usually it's difficult to steal something. Basically, you can get inside the store, eat your snacks, and get out, and we'll charge you.
Okay, actually we have this question about the stealing, but the next question is how will resupply be handled?
Resupply?
Yeah.
So this will be manual process. We need at least 1 people that will handle the delivery of the products and cleaning the store.
Okay, and my last question, and the question from the audience, is will you offer fresh produce, like fruits, vegetables, for example?
At the beginning, we won't offer fresh products, because they are...
Kind of logical.
Yeah. But it's possible to offer, for example, apples, bananas, and etc., which we can track, and it's possible to sell them, just they are not too long-lasting, and it will be too much involvement to handle them.
Okay, thank you so much, Elena.
Mina, we start with a question from V. I don't know who is V. How do you handle enhancing the model for new products? Who generates the content on which the model is trained to answer questions? Maybe the first one. how do you handle enhancing the model for new products?
That's for the chat module that I was speaking about. Okay, the chat module, as I mentioned, is powered by our AI. It works with all the data we've currently collected for ingredients. As for each of these 200,000 ingredients, we have detailed information on regulatory compliance, toxicity, molecular interactions, any hazards that might be in reactions to other ingredients. So it's, that's where our expertise lies essentially. This in-depth information about each of the ingredients that is afterwards filtered through expertise of real experts in our team, also through consumer feedback, since essentially that's a curious fact. In the first years, we were a B2C company, and eventually,
so who generates the content on which the model is trained? Because you mentioned that you have scientists, and then you have the AI, and then you have a certain number or database of ingredients, but who is training the model? This is the question.
It's our algorithms. We have our own AI, essentially. That's the developers team that has created, led by Lena.
Okay. There are many applications on the market because you said you have only one big competitor. How do you ensure you will be the one-stop shop?
If we're talking about apps, are we talking about mobile apps?
Yes.
Okay, there it's a different story. We were there. We also had an app. We discontinued it since we just changed our business model last year. But essentially, it's a reliability of information and constant updates, since the cosmetic market is ever-changing, with only in the US over 2,000 new companies each year. So that you have to stay on top of all of that, and also including ever-changing regulations.
Jan is asking, what is your strategy to expand in Europe from US?
What we're doing, in addition to building a strong team here, is also making sure we very well understand the needs of local brands and manufacturers, since it's definitely a different market than the US market. The processes, the way they're structured, and the company cultures are different. So it's a lot like in the core of our business. It's about consumer feedback, about what product developers, cosmetic chemists, and regulatory teams are needing in terms of functionalities to really get the most use out of our platform. So this applies also for the European market. We're trying to get as much feedback as possible, as quick as possible. So I'm already happy to say that I'm in conversation with some Bulgarian brands and formulators as well. And that's the beauty of it, essentially. The consumer feedback is also some of the other startup founders, in their case, shared.
Last question. I hope that the answer will be quick, because it's from Alexander, who I guess works in a hosting company, because he's wondering where are you hosting, because the traffic must be huge.
I don't know. But he can find me on LinkedIn, and I can find some information about that as well. But yes, data, I can only say we have a huge focus on data security, our developers team, and we are SOC2 compliant. So we are really trying to stay on top of that, since essentially brands trust us and manufacturers with all of their formula portfolio information. So that's a huge, huge part of it.
Thank you. Alexander will
Great
contact
question.
you
Thanks.
if he has further questions.
Yeah, okay. So Alex, the promotions, you know. Okay. Adeline or Adeline?
However you wish.
Okay, I wish Adeline. So, can you say the name of your startup? This is for me.
Anoble, Swire.
Okay. So, what's the story behind it? The name.
The name?
Yeah.
Well, I was wondering about the name quite some time. And in the end, I wanted it to have something noble in it, because my surname has the meaning noble inside of it. And I wanted to put a specific meaning for everyone who wants to ensure a quality lifestyle, quality services. And I Yeah, just wanted it to sound like that, and wanted to start with an A. So yeah, that's the story.
Okay, it's a question from the audience. I don't know French, so are you a luxury concierge?
I know French. It is a luxury concierge services, yes, but it does not limit itself only to these services. It has, as I mentioned, email management, business management, travel management overall, security services, planning travels, etc., planning events, and access to VIP events all around Europe.
Okay, so how do you plan to market the startup in the future?
So there are quite a lot of strategies to market it, but some of them include ads on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube as well, and through my personal connections and events and etc. And in the near future, we're going to do a huge event, I suppose, somewhere in Europe. You will know soon. And that is the way, and word of mouth, of course.
Okay, and I have a double question, but it's not in the marketing way. How do you plan to scale? Is it a new feature added to the whole idea, or what?
The scaling of a business.
Yes. Okay.
Well, as I mentioned, it's not impossible to scale a business that is based on services. Like a lot of people say that it is impossible to do so in the businesses that are doing service and etc. because you do not have something physical that you invest in. But that is not true, because I can go and teach 5 more people to do what I do in a way that is good enough for customers to be happy and to be glad that they have chosen our services. And in business, that is, for example, e-commerce or with something physical, sometimes you run out of stock and you do not have the time and you do not have these 20,000 to get from under a rock. So it's easy to scale a service business.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Elena.
Okay, last but not least, apparently presentation matters because you got the most questions so far. So I will try to sum them up in 3. Let's start with, there were many questions about sustainability and fashion waste. So how do you address this in your brand?
I am well aware that the industry that I'm in, like they taught us all about it in university. They will not shut up about it, trust me. We're the most wasteful industry, or first or second. I really try to limit with our production the waste in a way that even the way we cut the fabric, even the little scraps, we'll just set it aside and we're gonna use it to make a swimsuit, like a little triangle swimsuit, recycling the fabric that's been cut out, cutting the pieces for the bigger, pieces of clothing. So first things first, we're really mindful about the way we produce, and we demand it also from our future partners when it comes to, scaling the production. And another thing is that we don't really have like fast fashion level pricing. Like for Bulgaria, I've heard people saying that I'm a bit expensive. Like for example, our bestseller, like a jumpsuit, like one of the ones you saw, retails for 178 leva. So it's not something that you're gonna buy just because it's dirt cheap. You're gonna wear twice, wash twice, and then it's not gonna be wearable again, and then you're gonna just throw it and it's gonna be part of that waste. We use high quality Italian fabrics, and we keep a higher price range. So people really think twice before buying it because it's not that affordable. So it's not gonna be something that you wash, it falls apart, and you just throw it out because you didn't even think about before buying it. We are really against fast fashion. And as our branding name grows and the markets grow, we're gonna keep the prices even higher. So we wanna keep the customers aware. You really buy it because you want it, and you're gonna wear it, and you're gonna like it, and you're gonna come for more. It's not cheap stuff.
Is the jury ready? No, they're not. Okay, we have time for 2 other questions. I'm going to sum a few questions again. Many people ask what is unique about your product, or why do customers come back to you? Do you plan personalization in the future? And how do you incentivize them to, for example, go on Instagram and share, because you said that you're counting on user-generated content for marketing. So can you speak a little bit more about this? Why are you so unique for your customers?
That's a loaded question. Thank you. So what is unique about my product, that I'm not a big corporation. I'm a former customer that struggled to go into the mall and find something that liked them and then fit them. Like, I'm sure all of the women in the audience can relate to the fact, buying a pair of jeans or leather pants. It fits on the thighs, it's too big on the waist, or if it fits on the waist, it smashes your bum, So I'm a former customer that's well aware of the products of most producers. So I went in there and I created all the products that I struggled to find, and I improved them. And again, as I said in my pitch, I really listen to my customers' feedback. Everything I put out is my own design. It comes out of my own hands. I studied it. I draw it on a piece of paper. I cut the fabric. I try it on myself. I try it on my friends. And really, I will sample it 10 times before I like it enough to release it and charge people for it. So this is what is unique, that I'm really taking my time to create everything. And this is why we want to take the production outside, so the people in my studio with me can really focus on, on the product, and we don't want to lose, that quality and the focus on detail as the market grows. We want to keep that, so we take the production out, we don't care for it, somebody else does it, so we can really improve our creative direction and maintain and even improve the quality of the product. What else?
I think it's quite enough.
Okay.
Also, you answered another question about the outsourcing. Is the jury here? Okay, last question to you then from Veselin. Why isn't all the profit reinvested in growth? Is it as a backup for slow periods?
I mean, I am well aware that I am going into a bigger market, and potentially I have to be ready to respond to a bigger demand. So it's not like I'm spending the rest of the money on vacations, although I deserve them, but I keep a lot of it aside because I know that I have to buy the fabrics, buy the zippers, the labels, all of the design, all the design pieces and details that are required. I'll have to buy them beforehand, pay the manufacturer, because they also have salaries to pay to their workers before I can make my money back. And I've been really grateful that the business, for the last year we've been making profit. The business has been self-sufficient. I started it with my own money and some help from my dad, but I already paid him back. So everything that's coming in is, my own profit, and we're saving that so we can participate with our own profit as much when it comes to, expanding the production.
Thank you. Thank you to everybody who is on stage. Please go to the room, but stay close because our jury is going to join us now, and we get to the fun part, the awards. And I'm sure that everybody is waiting to hear what the jury decided. And also, we have many partners tonight. I'm giving an award. Atanas is also giving an award. We have friends and supporters who are also giving awards. So, yeah, stay close. And now, we start with the first award, which is actually your award, the People's Choice. Behind me, you can see, and it now is the last possible time for you to vote for your favorite startup and favorite pitch. Stay on the link, as our draw is coming right after we choose the best startup. We start now? Is it ready? Okay, it's clear, no? We can confidently say that Promesa is the audience winner.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. And now one of you who voted and is still on the link will get the award that we told you in the beginning. 1 week in a chosen networking premium location or locations. Let's start the Wheel of Fortune. Nikki, let's have some... Yeah.
Something not that funeral.
It's Maria.
Okay.
I don't know which one.
Good luck.
How do we know which Maria it is?
Okay, so congratulations.
So one of the Marias in the audience, you get an award. Wow.
Imagine there is only one Maria here.
Talk about suspense. I mean, okay, let's move on to the wonderful awards from our supporters. Please join us on stage. Of course, the startup that gets most of the awards from our supporters is the one that wins the audience. So, Promesa, please join us on stage.
Daniela?
Daniela. And all the supporters, please also join us on stage so you can give your awards. We will not read your names, please, you know who you are. And also, I would like to invite the jury to join us, please. Also, jury, please join us on stage. Big applause for the jury.
Great questions as always.
We start with Micro Markets, one of our startups that was on Pitch to Pitch. They always give some good snacks. Do you want to say what? He's shy, but he knows how to treat a lady with some sweets. Yeah. Thank you. Maybe Founders Institute. Can I invite them? Well, always giving the award to the audience winners. The microphone is yours.
Well, you're in trouble now. Okay, guys, if you don't know about
But
Founder
use
Institute,
it.
I will this time.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So, Founder Institute is one of the biggest pre-seed accelerators in the world.
The mic.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that good?
Is that good?
Can I sing now?
Yeah. No.
Strangers in the night? No, that's another thing. All right, Founder Institute again. One of the biggest pre-seed accelerators in the world, and I'm one of the guys that handles this operation for Eastern Europe. This is the place where you want to be if you have an idea and want to turn it into an investable structure, or if you have a business and want to go global and make it big. So we are giving an award which is a free access to our next cohort, which starts somehow end of April, and this is of course to the guy or girl that wins the audience. So this is you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Promesa.
Keep it. Can we invite the next supporter, the next supporter giving an award, please? Come front. Yeah? Take the microphone and please announce your winner. It's next to you. No? Okay.
I'm from FinDep, a financial services provider, and our award goes to NIUMI for the self-service stores. Good luck.
Thank you. Mila, can you step forward, please?
Yep.
Okay, thank you very much. A very good start of the year. Congratulations to everyone who was speaking today. My name is Mila Petrova and I'm representing TeamUp, a company which is helping startups grow and achieve their dreams. And today I want to give my award of consultancy and free team workshops to NIUMI.
I believe TechLex is the next one.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm a representative of the TechLex law firm and would like to give our award, which is 500.
Yeah, you can be on the stage actually when you
announce it. So it's 500 euro in-kind contribution to the Good Faith project for legal services. Catch me after the event to redeem your prize. Thank you.
Okay, so is there another supporter who has,
Yes, there is one.
please come forward and tell us who you are and who are you giving an award to.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Christian Senov. I'm part of Vakempreneur. We are the first accelerators of software to boost the odds of market success for tech entrepreneurs and product builders like yourself. We are excited to present this award to NIUMI to help them to go from idea to product market fit. Good luck.
Thank you, and I believe we have one last one. Yes, please come forward.
So many.
Hello, my name is Alexander Vladimirov. Very nice to be here. Today, the quality was very high and it's a very difficult decision. I'm the founder of Formula Tech Bulgaria. We help tech startups, and not only tech startups, to scale, to find investors and strategic partners. So yeah, I want to work with all of these guys really, but there is one company which I think is most mature. It already has some revenue, which of course helps when you're trying to look for an investor. And at the end of the day, I'm also a man of culture, so I'm going to give the free consultation award today to Promesa.
Thank you. I will be the one giving an award next for Bright Module. Usually I give my award to the startup that I believe will be most helpful to. And as I have been doing more than 500 events with millions of viewers in 15 European markets in the entertainment industry, I would say that I have to give my free consultation to Vybz.
This is so you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as a singer, everyone search that.
And Datanas, what about you?
Okay, me. I usually don't give awards, but tonight I will give one because it's the start of New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. So I'm organizing events, as you know, and you can meet investors from all over the world at these events, and I will give 2 awards. The first one is, of course, the opportunity to have access to a little great group of people from the UK who are working in the fashion industry, and congratulations to Promesa that they will join in this event. And of course, I would like to give one more award to Adeline and Anoble Swire to be the first startup announced to join Futurist Expo. The event will be held in June, virtually, with more than 30 investors from all over the world, so congratulations.
Okay, and now for the big awards, I would like to invite on stage Emil Shekerdzhiiski, the owner of Networking Premium. Are you going to announce the awards? Yes, please. Join us. Oh, one more. I'm sorry.
Hi from me, and I'm here for Beyond, and they're giving their voucher to Vybz. There you go, please.
Thank you. Now to the big awards. I would like to invite Emil Shekerdzhiiski. Please join me. He's the founder of the biggest co-working spaces network on the Balkans, Networking Premium. And please let us know who you decided to give an award to.
Hi. Before I will give the award, I would like to tell you, like I do, a story. The story of the entrepreneur. But the lost
The music is perfect.
Maybe we can switch the mic. I think yours. Let's see. Yeah, it's much better. Thanks. So the story of the lost entrepreneur.
I can go a cappella.
The guy basically that he's been with entrepreneurial soul, with entrepreneurial potential, but he's basically lost. He's like stuck in a golden cage, working in a corporate, not doing much of himself, because why should he hustle for his manager or for the stakeholder to have a bigger car or a better house? And he's basically living his life for a couple of years of good creativity to this profession. I was like this as well. But the story is not about me. The story is about one of the entrepreneurs from tonight. I believe if he or she will know that I'm talking about, He will be very mad, but I decided to talk anyway. So I heard that this entrepreneur was sitting not satisfied, not contributing much to the company, not for himself, and today he's like working on 5 figures and basically bringing much to the GDP, much more to the GDP as entrepreneur, much more for the country, much more for himself. And he's basically a success story. And I think you should see in him or her the true potential being taken into execution. This is Daniela. Don't be angry on me. So, now we are going to give the awards. Now we are going to give the awards. I will take them. Again, we are not giving necessarily to the best startup, to the most investable startup. We're giving it to the guys that it will help the most. So, thank you. Hold them.
Yeah, we have more awards.
More than one.
Yeah. We'll have 3 different awards that we think will help the most. I hope you are not picking. So, the first award in co-working credits, events, hospitality, hotels within our premises goes to Vybz. Congratulations. We believe it can help you with mentorship in this location, and also we got many other awards. So the second award, the startups are from behind. NIUMI. Thank you, congrats. We have experience with your type of business. The experience is on this stage at the moment. He also came from Pitch2pitch and is really successful right now. To tell figures, to tell the million, already 6 figures. Okay? You have potential, but you need some Schleifene. Okay, and the third award goes to the Good Face Project. Congratulations. You can use all of our locations in Bulgaria. I know that most of the people are not in Bulgaria. You're the only one. Yeah, so you can use the co-working space or whatever is more suitable for you. Okay, now all of you like what happens from now on? So, give it. My wife tells me to give it. I will give 2,000 leva for Anoble Swire. Where is Anoble Swire? Thank you, best of luck. You already have an office. You don't have to be alone anymore. And we hope that to integrate your services in our community. You want to tell a few words?
Well, I want to thank you and Shirley.
By the way, you know each other, right? So, go ahead.
So, dear Daniela, I have been with you from the very start, 2021, when you decided to do Promesa, and we were just a couple of girls, and you wanted to take photos, and I was like, okay, I'll come. And you did the most amazing photo shoot ever, my favorite photos. And with time, I saw that people, like girls, women, all over Bulgaria, and from now on in Romania and so on, I hope, started to see themselves and to feel more confident in her clothes. And even I myself have 30 pieces, or I don't know how much, from her, all of her designs, and I would say this is the best clothing that you can ever have. It is amazing, and well, Daniela, I'm proud of you, honey.
Daniela, we won't leave you barehanded. We're giving today 5 checks for 5 startups, and Daniela gets 5K from us.
I really don't know what to say. Because I'm so pessimistic, I did not prepare a speech in case I win this. But apparently, did I win? Okay, great. I want to thank everybody, and it's so stupid. I'm just only at the beginning, but if I can give a piece of advice and can be useful to anyone, if there's a spark in your eyes when you talk about something, just go and get it. Don't listen to people who will tell you, in Bulgaria, everybody likes to say, you cannot make money with work. That's bullshit. Put your head down, work hard, commit to it, never stop, and you're gonna get there because you deserve it. Yeah, thank you.
I think we got the best. Thank you. This was the very beautiful words the last words for tonight, but still I have to ask you with 2 microphones, follow Networking Premium on LinkedIn and on Facebook, follow Omai.TV on YouTube, follow me and Natanas on LinkedIn and Instagram, and follow the crowd to the networking event, which is going to be upstairs, right? No? Behind you. Yeah, turn back. And let's have a chat with the founders and the investors. Thank you, jury. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being with us. See you next month, 11th. Oh, group photo. Wait. Group photo, please.
And next
Come forward.
time it will be on February 11th, next month.